Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are fit and fine. Children, as you all know, we have completed notice writing yesterday. Today, we are going to start a new topic, that is letter writing. And I hope you are all aware about that. And we have discussed in our earlier video also, because it's a revision time. That is why we are going to revise the features of letter writing, and after that we will discuss kinds of letters. So children, let's start. Children, language are given to communicate others. Okay, if we are not using language properly, so we can't communicate our feelings, our thoughts and our experiences. So letter is the way of communication, or you can say it's a source of communication. Verbal communication, we used to talk in the class, we used to talk in the family. That is how we can converse. We can, there are telephonic conversations are there, video conferencings are there. So you can see, there are all, we are taking online classes, we are conversing to the students, and students are conversing with us, teachers. So that is the, you can say that this is the global awareness of conversation. So now when we are talking about verbal communication, there is so many sources we can converse. But if something is lacking in the verbal communication, so they are only and only filled by the written conversation. So that is called letters, because whatever which we can't talk, which we can't tell to others, we can write in the letters. So children, letter is a way of, a source of communication. First of all, children, we will learn about the features of letters. What are the features of letters? First of all, we will discuss features of letter. Okay, children? First of all, we will discuss about this. And after that, we will discuss letters, the kinds of letters, that is formal and informal letter. Now, features of letters, first of all, if you will see, the first is heading. Heading is the first thing you can see in any letter, whether they are formal letter or informal letter. So what is heading? Heading, you can say this is the topic. On that, we are writing a letter. To whom we are writing a letter? That is all come in the headings. So here children, headings, in the heading you can write the place, about the place where the letter, about the place and to whom and which date. Place and date will be mentioned in the heading. So children, always remember, address, it means place, and date will be mentioned in the heading. And after that, the second thing is salutation. Salutation, it means that is we are greeting to each other. So we always used to write dear father, dear mother, dear teacher, dear principal. These type of the things are called dear we are using. So this is called salutation. So children, salutation is a word, or you can say concept, to greet someone or giving address to someone. That is called salutation. Now we are moving to the next heading, that is, third is body of the letter. Here you can see body of the letter. Because we are talking about the features of letters, the first is heading. Here you can see address will come, date and place, whatever the things is there, it will come in heading. And the second is salutation. We are going to address to whom we are writing letter, that way will come in this salutation. And after that, body of the letter. The main part of the letter is this, that is body of the letter. In that body of the letter, first we will start. So we just we are just using the language how to start our body of the letter. So first we will give some introduction that I hope you are fit and fine. These type of the word we are going to sentence, these type of the sentence we are going to write first, and after that we will moving to the middle part of the body of the letter. There we will write the correct, whatever we want to convey to others, that we will write after that. After salutation and introduction of the body of the letter, we will write the main part of the body of the letter, which purpose we are writing this letter. So that we will write in the body of the letter. And after that, what is the next part? That is the fourth number. Fourth number is subscription. Subscription. Subscription means here you are concluding your letter. So sincerely, and you can write your affectionately, these type of the lines we are using in this subscription. Because we have to talk about because this is very important, body of the letter. Subscription comes later. First of all, we should know what we are going to write in the letter. That is the main part. The third point in the features, body of the letter, is the important thing. So we will discuss first body of the letter. Now children, what is body of the letter? Whether we are writing formal letter or informal letter. Informal letter we can write very simple language. Okay, just we are conversing to each other, that type of the language we can use in the informal letter. But when we are writing formal letter, we have to be very concise and very formal way we have to write the letter. Now, we are going to talk about body of the letter, main body of the letter. So, the first thing that we should discuss in this class, that is body of the letter, the content on which topic we are writing this letter, that content should be ready. And first thing, a writer must know what he wants to write. First thing, whenever we are writing a letter, we should know what we want to convey to the reader. So now here the first thing which we are always, the writer must know what he wants to write. What he wants to write. Yes, children, this is very important. The writer must know. If the topic is given in your exam, that you are understood that we will write on this topic. If the topic is not given in the exam, so how can you write? So you have to find out one topic, one theme on which you are going to start your letter. So the writer must know what he wants to write. That the writer must aware before writing the body of the letter. Now the B number, we will see facts should be arranged. Facts should be arranged properly. Facts should be arranged properly and written in the paragraph and written in the paragraph written in the paragraphs in case there are different points. There are different points. Okay, children? So, when we are writing a letter, we should know what we are going to discuss in this letter. And after that, the facts should be arranged. Whatever we are writing, if we are writing formal letter, so whatever the information we have collected to inform to our high authority, that should be correct, and whatever we are writing, that will should be well arranged, properly arranged. So here you can see facts should be arranged properly and written in the paragraphs in case there are different points. If you are writing a letter to the higher authority, that the information must be written in the paragraph if it is required. If it is not required, you can't. So here the fact should be arranged properly, and if it is required, we should use paragraph. If it is not required, so we should use in paragraph points in case if it is there. Now we are moving to the third point, that is C number, that is simple and direct language. Simple and direct language. Simple and direct language preferably short sentences. Short sentences has to be used, and attention must be paid, and attention must be paid to the proper punctuation. To proper punctuation. So children, while writing paragraph, one thing we should always consider, that is punctuation, our language. If we are writing very literal language, so there is no use if the reader is not understanding what you want to convey. So always remember, whatever you have thought about the topic, regarding this topic you will write the letter, and after that your language should be simple and direct. That is the main point if we are proceeding in the body of the letter. That time it is very, very important that your language must be simple and direct, and after that you will write direct sentences, not third person will be used, because you are talking to someone. So that is very important whenever you are writing simple and direct language in preferably short sentences. Yes, of course, don't write 2 or 3 line sentences. You have to write the short sentences while writing letters, and has to be used, and attention must be paid to the proper punctuation. So children, punctuation, you have to pay attention on that. That is why we have learned about punctuation, where we put comma, where we put full stop, where we have to put that exclamation mark. These type of the things you must aware about that. Otherwise, your sense of the sentence will be changed. And it was very terrible for you that if the reader is not able to understand your language. So children, always use correct punctuation whenever you are writing any type of letter, whether it is informal letter or formal letter. So always remember, your language should be simple, direct, and you just prefer short sentences because it's quite easy to understand, and after that punctuation must be correct. Otherwise, if you are putting full stop here and there and you are not using capital, because this is very silly mistake we used to do, very common mistake. So improve this, and after that you can able to write a proper body of the letter. Now last point I would like to discuss with you, that is, if we are moving to the last part of the body, X. Now here I am going to write last part of the body, X, as a conclusion. X as a conclusion. So that we have already discussed in the many writings, that the conclusion and introduction part used to give a correct information to the readers. So children, whenever you are writing conclusion part, so you have to mention the correct thing or the correct way you have to write this conclusion. So last part of the body acts as a conclusion. What you want to convey, you can convey in the conclusion also. And conclusion to the letter, and because we don't have much space, that is why I am writing over here. Letter, and can be any of the following, and can be any of the following types. Please give me, you can write like this, please give my regards, or looking forward to hearing from you soon. Children. So this is, you can say, conclusion part, and here you are going to give your regards to your elder one, or if you are writing to the high authority, so you can write over here, looking forward to the hearing from you soon, or you can write in the informal letter also. So these type of the things you can write in the concluding part of the body of the letter. So first thing what we have discussed in the body of the letter, that our language should be very simple and in a concise way. In a short sentence we will write, direct language should be used, and here facts should be arranged properly, and the writer must know what he or she wants to convey, that he or she must know. Now last part of body of the letter is always considered as a concluding part of the letter. So that is why you can use these type of the lines. So children, now we are moving to the subscription part. As we have discussed, sincerely yours, affectionately yours, these type of the things you can write. Yours affectionately, yours sincerely, these type of the phrases you can use while writing subscription of the letter. So what we have discussed, features of the letter. First thing, heading is very important, and after that salutation in which you will write, address that person, how we are going to address that type of a dear mother, dear father, these type of the things we will address in that. So this is called salutation, and body of the letter in detail we have discussed, and after that subscription is left. So I have already told you what we will write in the subscription. Sincerely yours, these type of the phrases we will use in subscription. Now children, as we have discussed, total 4 point or features of any type of letter, that whether this is informal letter or formal letter. Now we are going to discuss about the kinds of letter. So children, I hope you have done this, or now we are moving to next part of the letter that we are going to discuss. Let's discuss about kinds of letter. Kinds of letter. Now as you can see, this is two kinds of letter. First is formal, and second is informal. So letters can be divided into two parts. First is formal and second is informal. So children, when we are talking about formal letter, so formal letter is used to write to someone who is not very much we are knowing about that person, unknown for us, and we just conveying our thought or our feeling or our any information regarding anything, complaining or requesting, these type of the thing we will write in the formal letter. And informal letter when we are supposed to write, when we are very we used to write these type of the letter to the very well known person, like your father, mother, friends, colleagues, brother and sisters. So informal letter we are writing to our well known people, and formal letter we supposed to write to unknown people, unknown person, or you can say the authorities. That type of the letter are called formal letter. So here formal letter, formally we will write. The format of the formal letter is different from the informal letter, because informal means its meaning. Informal means we are very casual. So that is why informal word is used over here. So when we are talking about the casual letters or informal letters, that time we will write, we will express our thought, feeling, experience, whatever we want to convey, we can convey through this letter. But when we are talking about formal letter, we should be very aware about that, and we should very cautious while writing this formal letter, because the format is totally different from the informal letter. So children, let's start our informal letter, because formal letter we have already discussed many times. So today we will start informal letter. So children, let's start. Now first we will discuss informal letter. Informal letter. So in that, first address. Address means here we will write the address of the writer. Address of the writer. Address of the writer. So this is format of informal letter. Now address of the writer first, and after that we will write date. First is, now second, date. Now here one thing I would like to tell you, that many children are writing date like this. Today is 25th, this and this way. So I am telling you, this is totally incorrect way to write the date. No slashes, no full stop, no dots, nothing else. But you will write in a proper way, 25th January 2021. So that way you will write date. Again and again I am telling you, because this mistake you are doing many times. After the teacher is telling every time before your test and online classes, everywhere the teacher is telling you, please write in a proper way, date. But still few children are writing wrong. So children, be very particular while you are writing date. Now next thing, the third thing, that is salutation. Salutation. This is also very important for writing informal letter, because here we can use dear, dearest, whatever you want to write, according to the theme, according to the to whom you are writing. That is based on your salutation. If you are writing to your mother, you can write dear mother, dear friend. You can write the friend's name also, dear friend. So this is called salutation. Children, one thing that we are always missing, that is address. Address must be written whom you are writing a letter to anyone. So you will write your address first at the left of the corner. Okay? One thing that you always remember, whenever you are writing a letter, you will start from the left of the corner, and after that leave one line, write your date, and after that leave one line. You will start dear, whatever you want to write, dear mother, dear father, and after that body of the letter will be start, body of the letter. So first part of the letter is called introduction. So here you are going to introduce how because when we are entering in the class, we used to tell you that how are you children. So these type of the thing you can write in this. Okay. Now introduction part is over. Now we are moving to the body of the letter, main part. Discuss. Now second thing, this is introduction. Now here discuss your program or whatever you want to convey to your mother or father. So you will write the program first. So what you are going to organize and you are inviting someone, so that you will discuss in that. Discuss your program. And after that, mention the other program and the schedule of the services. After the main purpose. Third thing is the main purpose. Main purpose, in that you will write the accurate time and date, whatever you are going to do. So here the date, time, if you are inviting someone in your birthday party or your any festival, you are writing this letter, informal letter, so you will mention the main purpose, date and time, everything. Now we are moving to the conclusion part, or you can say that is the subscription part, or here you can, fourth number you can use as a conclusion. So here you can write as we have discussed, and after that fifth point is subscription. Subscription means here you are addressing sincerely yours, your affectionately, these type of the thing you will use over here. Okay children? So this is called the format of informal letter. First you will write address of yours, because you are writing a letter, you will write address, and after that date, salutation, and after salutation don't leave any line. After salutation you can start from the second line the body of the letter, introduction part of your letter, and after that second thing, discuss your purpose of writing this letter, and after this third is you are going to give main purpose. It means here you are going to give the main information why you are writing this letter, and after that conclusion part will be there, and then subscription you will write your name, and before that you will write your affectionately. So this way you can write informal letter. So children, as we have discussed before also, today we have discussed this format of letter, of informal letter. Now children, this is the time to practice on that, and because this is very important for you for the exam, because in exam if it will come, so I hope you will not do any mistakes. So that is why we are revising this. So children, we will continue this topic in our next video. So till then, bye bye and take care.